American tank.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it has Canadian markings on it. It's nice, right? Hey guys, Paul here. So we're back, or I'm back once again. Today I'm going to be reviewing a RyeField model kit. This is the M4A4 Sherman tank, brand new for us. I'll confirm later if it's brand new overall, but it should be anyway. And this is a special kit because for the price of $79.99 Canadian, you are getting obviously the base American version, but also markings for the British, the Polish, the Chinese, the French, and obviously the Canadians. Let's go, Canada! Woo! Anyway, so yeah, we will be reviewing this. Now, you guys know me as the Warhammer guy. So for the most part, my experience are with tiny miniatures, right? So you might think I don't have a lot of armor experience, and you are partially right. I don't have a lot of armor experience, but I do have some. Warhammer still uses tanks. And if I were to scale Warhammer tanks, they're roughly 1/35th scale actually. And this is a 1/35th scale tank. So they are, you know, I do have some experience. In fact, the Kratos, is it called the Kratos assault tank that I'm currently painting at the moment, should be twice as big as this, even though, granted, that's because Warhammer has a scaling problem. Like everything is just so enormous. So yeah, but I do have some armor painting and building experience. All right, so here we are. This is the M4A4 Sherman, again, $79.99, available on our website right now. This is RyeField, so you can see the pre-production stills here. I've never had any reason to doubt the pre-production stills from RyeField. They've always been basically true to form. These are taken basically before the molding process. And yeah, the details on here are crazy, and they've always been like that. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, this is insane. Oh crap, it comes in with photo etch. Very nice. And obviously the decal sheets, customary to kits like these, but the decal printing, yeah, the photo etch sheet is very nice. Again, for $79.99 with what I'm assuming to be at least 5 decal sheets, maybe 6 for the generic American one, is insane actually. $79.99, I think that's a steal. That's great. The only company that can comfortably beat out RyeField in terms of the level of detail is probably Dragon, maybe Border. Tamiya, pricing wise, beats them out for sure. Tamiya beats everyone in pricing these days. They are cheaper than a lot of brands these days, and you know their quality is very consistent. But I'm talking just the level of detail. I think RyeField is top 3, maybe top 5. Anyway, regarding which version of the Sherman this is, this probably is the 42, maybe 43 version, because it has the dimple here, which the Americans incorrectly assume that the fires being started whenever a Sherman got hit. 90% of the time, by the way, a Sherman got hit early in the war, it went up in flames instantly. So they incorrectly assume that by adding more armor where the ammo was stored would help protect them, and it only went down by like 5%, so or if even. So that's what the dimple is. I believe the initial base models never had a dimple, and to further correct the flammability issues of the ammo, I think they transitioned to a wet ammo storage. This is before the blowout panels that most modern tanks use. So yeah, this is great. This is that model, the mid-war. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. My history is spotty these days. I used to be more of a devout history student. Anyway. Boom. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, as I said before, I have an okay amount of armor experience, but with Warhammer, and this is definitely 1/35th scale Shermans. I have built a Sherman before, 1/35th scale. It's like an old Revell, though. Anyway. Yeah. This is about smaller than most Warhammer 1/35th vehicles that they normally sell. Even the older Predators, not the Predator, the Land Raider, sorry. But yeah, enough about Warhammer. Let's talk about this, though that is my experience. Anyway, the detail is insane, actually. Oh yeah, wait, am I stupid? Where's the dimple? Is the dimple something that you have to attach yourself? Because this is looking just like the base production model, like the initial one. Anyway, I might be mistaken. Who knows? I could just be rambling. This is obviously the turret, or part of the turret, the main housing, and yeah. Oh yeah, the details all there. This is great. Look at, I love how it's easy, it's so easy to both disappoint and then satisfy my needs. So, oh, unga bunga, I unga, therefore I bunga. But yeah, I haven't seen, oh, I see what they're doing. I'm assuming these are the panels that you can use to replace, right? They come on top? Am I stupid, or you just outright replace it anyway? And then I'm assuming these are the tracks, and that's great. These do not come with rubber tracks. Rubber tracks have always been my bane of existence. That's why I never really built a lot of tanks in the mid to late 2000s. A lot of them came with rubber tracks, which I hated, because if it snapped, you're screwed. Warhammer tanks, if you're not aware, they're not like these where you have to individually build the tracks, but they are one of those, like, they're still plastic, but they're in segments. So you have to glue one massive segment at the bottom, and then the ones at the top you piece together. But the one massive segment is at the very bottom. That's how Warhammer tanks do their tracks, at least the modern ones. Yeah, and I know Tamiya tracks sometimes do that as well. There are plenty of other brands that do that as well. But then Revell still uses rubber tires in some of theirs. So yeah, it just depends on the brand overall. But there's lots of options in here. This is insane. Rogue 2, I found them. I repeat, I found them. Yeah, these are the dimples. Or would they be dimples? Dimples are like crevices. This would be more like a pimple. Anyway, yeah, so you do have to glue them on. So they are on Sprue M 25 to 20, what is that, 28, 29? What am I looking at here? Yeah, 28. Yeah, so yeah, those are the dimples. So yeah, it's great. So I found them. Problem solved. So now let's look on to the bigger picture here. And I love me a good old-fashioned sprue count. Now, the sprue count here is overwhelming. Just from the tracks alone, I think there's like 4 in there bundled together. So just on bag count, you will be satisfied. I know there are some fiends out there who, if a kit that they're paying for $70 and over doesn't have a respectable sprue count, they will be mad. And I don't blame them, honestly. I wouldn't say I'm one of them, but at least I want, a challenge of some sort. So at least for a bag count perspective, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13, 14, 15 for the decal sheets, which are bundled together. It's very thick. So I was correct on my initial assessment. The photo etch sheet, oh man, yeah. I can't believe this kit is just $79. That's crazy. Canadian too. So what the heck is this? Oh, towing rope? No way. What the heck is this? Can someone correct me? So I'm just going to be flashing a bunch of cool parts. Great detail. So that's the turret ring. Where's the 50 cal that I just saw? It's somewhere here. But right there. Is it 50 cal? It should be a 50 cal, right? Yeah, it's a Browning, I think. Again, I could be wrong. I haven't studied history in a while. But yeah, again, the best part of this kit is that it is $79. What is essentially a special edition kit. And what am I basing that on? The fact that let's say Tamiya, for example, well beloved, the LeBron of the model kit industry. Oh yeah, Tamiya would have sold this kit for maybe $89, maybe $10 more, because of the presence of the photo etch. Typically, Tamiya kits only come with decals as standard, right? So this would have been, I think, labeled as some sort of special edition. I wouldn't say limited edition, but definitely special edition because of the presence of the photo etch. But $79 is a steal. and I'm gonna review it right now. I haven't built the kit, but there are no warpages that I can see of any kind whatsoever, and I wasn't really expecting any. This is RyeField. It's not Airfix. I keep slandering Airfix. I'm sorry, guys, if you're an Airfix fan. Though they have turned things around as of the modern day. Airfix, that Airfix Spitfire in 2021. Oh my goodness, it's a beauty. You should see what David did to that kit. It's on display in person in our store. Come check it out if you're ever in our store. It's insane. But yeah, it's RyeField. I'm not expecting them to mess up any molds. They're basically like Tamiya in terms of consistency. And oh my goodness, the jerry cans. I love me jerry cans. Oh, they have grease guns? Are these grease? Okay, for the crew. That's great. Are those grease guns? Correct me if I'm wrong. They look like it, but I do know they gave crew, the tank crewmen, they couldn't give them the carbines due to space. So I do know they gave them just submachine guns, which have shorter range but higher fire rate. Anyway, good trade-off in my opinion. Oh man. Again, the details are great. I'm like the Yap Master. I'm rambling at this point, but this level of detail is so great. It's so insane. Again, this is a steal. 10 out of 10 kit, guys. I think in my time here on YouTube, at least for this channel, for Sunward, I think this is the first 10 out of 10 kit. The TIE Fighter came close, but I think this is my first 10 out of 10 kit because that TIE Fighter was more expensive. For the level of detail that you got. And then of course, finally, the decal sheets. Yeah, this is a thick boy because all of them are bundled in here. Now for the sake of, not ruining the decal sheets, I'm gonna leave it as is, right? Because I'm so scared that if they rub too hard against each other, they're gonna get screwed up, and I'm not gonna do that. I think I fell in love with a model kit, like live on camera. This might be the first non-Warhammer kit I would have built in a while. Non-Warhammer, non-Gundam. It's been a long time since I built just a standard model kit, and if I were to do so, I think it would be this kit. So yeah, this is great. 10 out of 10, guys. Welcome to the 10 out of 10 club. So yeah, you can find this $79 on our website, and it's available right now, and it's special because it has Canadian markings. American tank, I know, but it's Canadian markings. They used it really well, the Canadians, in World War II. All right, they used it pretty damn well. Follow us on social media. We are very active on TikTok. I think as of right now we have hit 50K followers on TikTok. Let's go. So congratulations to Rachel, to and David, and I guess me, the social media team, Daniela as well, for allowing us to, well, thank you guys for allowing us to continue to do what we do, and thank you guys for allowing us to hit 50K followers. The next milestone is 10K subs on YouTube. Hopefully we get there before summer. Hopefully we get there before summer. But yeah, until next time, guys, follow us on all our social media pages, available on the website. See you guys next time.